Hello everyone, I'm Captain Logan and here's Jayson, and we're going to make a video that nobody's going to watch. Yeah, we're very excited about it. Jayson and I have been on a big Star Trek kick this week. We did a Star Trek video the other day. Didn't mean to have like a Star Trek theme week on the channel this week, but it's sort of turning out that way. Don't worry, 24-hour Smallville stream on Friday night. I gotta get my head out of Star Trek and into that game at some point before then. But in the meantime, we're still doing a bunch of Star Trek stuff, and we thought we'd share more of that with you. So we titled this video, or this stream, All the Star Trek Trivia. You see on the couch behind me some random Star Trek trivia games and books. I have a huge Star Trek reference library. I want to do a follow-up video at some point, the video that your mom and I made years ago, Jayson, showing off my Star Trek reference library, because it's grown by like 10 times since then, and I have a lot of really neat stuff I'd like to show you guys at some point, and there's stuff in there I don't even know about, probably, because I have so much of it. But anyway, within all of that is quite a bit of Star Trek trivia resources, and we thought it would be fun to do a little game today where Jayson and I are each going to pull questions from all of these games and books. And we're gonna go back and forth. And Jayson, what are the rules? The very simple, broad rule set that we came up with 10 seconds before we started streaming.
So it's first to 10. That's the win condition.
Okay.
And you have to pick a different game or book to pull the questions from every time. You give the other person a question. And
it's completely randomized.
Yeah, it's completely randomized. And then if for the ones that have like what are those called? Like different categories.
Oh, different categories. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna roll a die to pick the categories because again, it's
gonna do the ones that are multiple choice because some of them are.
Yeah, some of them will be multiple choice, some of them won't.
Okay, cool.
And if you're trying to stump me, it's probably smarter to go for a non-multiple choice question. But again, you got to go to a different one every time.
Yes.
And I don't know, just for the sake of variety. I mean, I'll jump around. I'm not gonna try that hard to beat you, but I've been real rusty for a long time with Star Trek, and I've been getting my mojo back the last few days, or at least trying to, so some of this will probably be super embarrassing for me.
Yeah.
But some people would say that the fact that we're even doing this is embarrassing. So it's all a matter of perspective, really, which is the name of a TNG episode.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a matter of perspective, and there's a matter of time, and there's a matter of choice, matter of
honor. Those are the three Matter episodes.
They're all in TNG, right?
Yeah.
Is Matter of Honor in TNG?
TNG, yes. TNG was obsessed with matter in the way TOS was obsessed with
questions?
Well, yeah, they have a lot of question marks, sure. But I was going to say with syndromes.
Oh.
And things like that. Or is there more than immunity syndrome? There's that, and then, well, anyway. There's a couple words like that come back every now and again.
They have a lot of questions, like, what are little girls made of?
Yes.
And,
is there in truth no beauty?
Is there in truth no beauty? Yes.
Yeah. Just real head-scratcher kind of questions. Well, you know I said nobody was going to watch this stream? Well, I've got good news and bad news for you. The good news is we have 5 comments. The bad news is one of them is from a person that couldn't make the stream, and the other 4 are from Hayden Spring.
Who's never seen Star Trek.
No, he's seen Star Trek. He says, oh, he hasn't. You know, you're right. He says he's seen the Orville. Does that count for anything? I'd love to do Orville trivia at some point.
Yeah,
or
but they're...
learn that show better, and then, yeah.
And then make some trivia.
Yeah. You know... Nobody's made that I've seen yet the like unofficial Orville trivia book.
Yeah, you should make.
Maybe I should get on that. Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, I spent 15 years, a little bit on and off, but mostly consecutive and constant, doing a Star Trek club, and I wrote hundreds, possibly thousands of trivia questions. Between 20 or 30 games that I and the club invented, and tons of worksheets and stuff, and I'd love to go through some old hard drives and bring some of that stuff out, and maybe at some point do a video with some of my old material. But I actually kind of just want to start writing again and to start, pulling together my own trivia again, because that was always fun, and that was
from like the early 2000s to the mid 2010s, right?
Yes.
That you did that?
Mm-hmm.
It was like...
We stopped around 17 or 18.
Okay, so it was like 2002 or 3 to 17
I said 15, so 18 is when we stopped, yeah.
Okay.
2003 up to 18. Your mom and I did that together.
I thought you ended in like 2015, but I can remember.
Are you ready to get started?
I am ready.
Okay, cool. Well, again, nobody's probably going to care, but we're going to have fun.
We're going to have
This
fun.
was the thing we were going to do anyway. We thought.
Try not to look at the chat, because they'll probably be like,
oh, that's
this
true.
and this.
That's true. Yeah, don't look at the chat until you've answered a question.
Yeah, and then we'll see who got it.
Is that a
if
rule?
If they try to...
As well?
You try to do the questions, too, if you know Star Trek.
I was going to make a 89 reference. I was going to say... we were gonna just play, but then why don't we broadcast it?
Oh,
Why don't we broadcast it? Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready, sir.
Okay, hello, Arrow Benson. You know we have had some folks come out of the woodwork these last couple streams, going, hey, I remember when you guys did Star Trek content. It's kind of nice that you're doing that again, and we are talking about bringing Star Trek Club back. So there'll be some Trek content on the channel again.
Yay.
For the 15 people who care. But we really appreciate those 15 people. It's a little better than that.
Yes.
By like, I don't know, power of 2 or 3 maybe, but not much better than that. Are you ready?
I am ready.
I think I'm gonna... Should I ask you a question first?
Yeah, you ask me a question
okay,
first.
and let's start easier. We're just gonna make up rules as we go along. The first question must be multiple choice.
Okay.
How about that?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Here we go. So, I'm going to come over here. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if you can. I've turned the gain up as much as I can without it being crazy. So, I'm going to start with one of these. Okay, so we're going to start with the Star Trek trivia game, board game, that Jayson and I like a lot. And, Jayson, I wish I had a 4-sided die here. Can't get the die out, but okay, so I'm gonna roll a die to determine the series you're stuck with, and if I roll a 5 or 6, I'll just roll again. As a 6, there's a 1, so you got a TOS question.
Okay, well it's 5, not 4. So if you get a 5, it's fine.
What do you mean?
Because there are 5.
That's not what I mean. I was rolling to decide what series you got. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm gonna roll again to figure out what your category is. Do you see what I'm doing?
I understand now.
Do you understand now? Are you with me?
I am with you.
Okay. And the category that you have is the astrometrics category on these cards. Are you ready, sir? Multiple choice. What was missing from the society controlled by Vol? Do you remember Vol?
In TOS?
Yes. In an episode called The Apple.
The Apple.
Yes.
Oh.
That I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
So what was
missing from the society controlled by Vol? Children, clothes, or weapons?
Oh, the children.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with "and the children shall lead," which is god-awful. But included a very nice actress I met at a convention once named, I think, Michelle Rapelier. I remember her last name, and she interviewed with my Star Trek Club.
Oh, wow. You had a lot of people interviewed.
A couple, yeah. Not a crazy amount, but a couple people here and there, yeah. We knew Jerome Bixby's son. He came to a couple meetings, and that was one of the sons of the guy who wrote Mirror Mirror, among some other TOS episodes, and he was a really nice guy. Came a little bit. Okay, so you're keeping score.
I am.
You got 1.
I got 1.
Well, it's your turn to ask me something.
Okay.
Now, we said that you can't pick from the same thing twice,
right.
But can the next person pick from the same game or book that I just
did?
did?
So I could do that board game again if I wanted to.
Okay, cool. Turnabout is fair play, or turnabout.
The first one should
Intruder.
Be choice.
The first one should be multiple choice.
Okay, I'm gonna go with obsessed.
Okay, cool. So how should we do this for page count?
Just pick a random page.
Okay, so pick a random page.
I'm gonna pick 61.
Okay. I was gonna say you should probably know the number of pages that's in it, but
All right, 61.
We're doing random trivia questions from all of my print resources.
Alright, this is also TOS.
Okay.
Why is Vulcan blood green? A, it is iron-based. B, it is sulfur-based. C, it is copper-based. Or D, it is methane-based.
This is how rusty I am. Like, I should know that right away, right? I think it's copper.
It is copper, yes.
Okay, sweet. So 1-1.
How many questions are in here? Okay,
A lot.
3,000. Okay, cool. Now that I know that.
Yeah, they updated that for the Abrams movies. Although I don't know if it went all the way to Beyond. I don't think it did,
Alright,
but
you got one too.
yes. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the Galileo.
Okay.
I'm going to the Galileo.
Oh no, these are not
multiple choice, and they don't tend to give you episode titles at all. It like goes out of its way to mention episode titles. This is Trivial Pursuit. Now, with this, I will just roll the die that came with it for category, because it's got a category die. And you got the Klingon one.
Okay.
It's not all Klingon questions.
Alien species.
It's like aliens or something.
Yeah, it's alien species.
What ancient civilization created the gateways that could transport people at least 70,000 light years?
What was the name of the alien species?
I knew this. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say...
Do you even know what we're referencing here?
Yeah, this is from DS9, right?
So I will give you a hint on this.
Yeah.
It appears in 2 episodes of 2 different series.
Okay. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say the Trill.
No.
The Andorians?
The Iconians.
Oh!
The Iconian Gateway.
The Iconian Gateway.
I didn't know if you'd know about that.
I think I've seen one episode with that.
That's in a season 1 episode, TNG. I think it was a season 1 thing. With
Okay,
TNG.
yeah,
and then DS9 brought it back.
Okay.
A really cool bit of continuity.
I remember that now, but I haven't seen season 1 in forever.
Okay, so you did not get that right.
I did not get that right. Now
you can ask me a question, and anything is fair game. And there's some ridiculous stuff back here. There's some old books that will probably ask completely unfair, preposterous questions like, what's the number of Kirk's quarters or some nonsense like that.
This looks a lot.
Oh god, this is gonna
older.
be bad. Yep, that one's older and
This
just
one looks
TOS, and
like
that's
okay,
probably from the 80s. You want to look for a year on that?
Yeah.
This is the official Star Trek trivia book? Yeah.
Yes. Trying to find a date.
Usually a date's going to be in the front. It's not that important. I was just curious if we could get it right away. It is 80. 1980, which means motion picture could be in here. That's probably why it came out, was because of motion picture.
Yeah, okay.
How many pages are there?
How many pages are there?
Give me a ballpark. Just give me a ballpark.
About 200.
Okay, 117.
117.
He's going to ask me a question from page 117 of the official Star Trek trivia book from 1980, and spoiler alert, I'm not going to get it.
117, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like the Age of the Terror and the Tig.
Wait, where are the answers?
Does it have a key at the back?
It does.
Okay, sweet.
Alright, according to Obsession...
Yeah.
On what starship did Kirk serve as an ensign?
Okay, I'm just making sure that I'm thinking about this right. I want to say that's going to be the Farragut.
Yes.
Yes!
Farragut.
Wow, okay.
Because that comes back.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Multiple times?
Well, the place you might be thinking of a Farragut mention is 09.
No, because I've never seen that.
So. You've seen part of 09. Okay, well, anyway, yes, it is brought up in a few places.
Yeah. You got the Farragut.
All right, 2-1. I am ahead.
That was a good question.
Okay, now I'm going to go to the Seen It questions.
Yeah.
Let's go to Seen It.
All right.
these tend to be easier.
They do, yeah.
And they don't usually give you multiple choice, do they?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm just going to pick a random question. And I don't know, instead of randomizing it, just say I don't know, 1 to 3.
Okay. 2.
Okay, 2. Here we go. When does the Federation initiate protocol for first contact? Softball question.
Okay.
Softball question.
When do they okay.
What is the protocol for when you initiate first contact? There's a particular thing that a civilization has to get to before you initiate first contact.
You have to meet aliens?
No. So
what do you mean?
So before the Federation, before Starfleet, pardon me, goes in and initiates first contact with a civilization, yes. What does that civilization have to get? What criteria do they have to meet? They have to meet a criteria.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
Oh. I can't remember.
Which is really solidified in Who Watches the Watchers.
Okay.
And is, of course, discussed in First Contact.
Yeah.
The movie, not the episode.
I'm just gonna say.
No, don't look at the comments because Phoenix Sundance there has it. Thanks for watching us answer random trivia questions.
They have to come in peace.
No. So they have to get to a particular advancement in their society. Which is warp drive. Warp drive.
Okay. I didn't realize that.
Oh, you didn't know that? Okay.
I actually didn't know that.
Well, I didn't mean to make you feel stupid when I said softball, but that's a pretty easy question.
I haven't seen First Contact in a while.
Which is funny because we almost watched it last night, and if we had, you would have gotten that.
Yeah.
But the reason we didn't was because Freddie hadn't seen Best of Both Worlds, and you went, Freddie needs to watch Best of Both Worlds first.
Yeah.
So that's what we did.
Yeah. And you keep saying we watched it a few months ago, but I don't think I was there when.
Oh, were you not?
No. So I haven't seen it in like 2 years.
Oh. Goodness. Hey, this is not for points, but do you remember the name of the Admiral in First Contact, who's played by the head, the giant godhead from Star Trek V?
Admiral in First Contact?
In Best of Both Worlds, which we watched just last night.
Dang it!
Do you remember his name?
Admiral
He's aboard the Melbourne. Yeah. Well done. No points. Okay.
Yes, I get a point.
No, you don't.
I'm at 1 and you're at 2.
Okay, you can have. You know what? You can have a point for that. You can have a point for that. We're just making up the rules as we go along. Sure.
Yeah.
I let him redeem himself. I'm not going to do that again. But I let him redeem himself because he didn't know about the First Contact protocol. But you remembered Hansen. That's pretty good. Do you remember his first name?
I don't think it's. Is it said?
Yeah.
Oh. Johnny. Hansen.
JP Hansen.
Oh, right.
JP Hansen.
Right. Okay, I need to give you something. I'm gonna give you something from the other old trivia book. Star Trek quiz book.
Did you know that Shelby doesn't have a first name until the books, and then that doesn't even really count in canon? It's so weird. She's super important in that episode, and she's just Shelby. You don't have a first name for her.
Okay,
I want to say Peter David named her Elizabeth, but I don't know if I'm right about that, because I haven't read any of New Frontier in a really long time.
Right, there are 100 categories, so pick a number.
Hi, Code Geass. How's it going? Code Geass Anime Fan says that Worf looks like he wants to blast the camera. He does. Right. Okay, I'm sorry. You're talking to me. Yes. Oh, you went for another old.
Yeah. So
show everybody the covers of these things. This is the Star Trek quiz book.
Yes.
Probably around from that same time, right?
Yeah,
around
probably.
80, early 80s.
So there are 100 different categories.
Categories?
Pick a number from 1 to 100.
What do you mean categories?
Like,
you mean just questions?
No, like pages, but each page has a different category.
Oh, that's fun.
So like there's a bunch of questions about Spock. And
that definitive Star Trek trivia book does the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that goes through Voyager. Can I have 68?
68.
And then we'll see what the category is.
The category is the immunity syndrome.
Ooh. I don't know that episode very well.
Pick a number from 1 to 10.
7.
7. What does the mammoth amoeba consider
Amoeba?
consider the Enterprise to be, thus warranting its destruction?
Oh. Like a foreign, like a virus or a.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with virus.
So they want bacteria.
Bacteria is not a virus, so I didn't get it right.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you can't count that. That's not right. That's not good.
All right.
I was close. I couldn't remember.
Get something for me.
I'm very rusty on TOS.
Yeah.
And that's why he keeps going to it. So what, are we tied now because I was nice to you? Is that where we're at?
What?
Are we tied now because I was nice to you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to be as
Are
nice
you
this
not
time.
going to be as nice
Probably
to me now?
not. Probably not.
That's fine.
Hey.
I needed that extra point.
Hey, let's go to this really convoluted board game. This is
What the heck is that?
The Star Trek Next Generation Game of the Galaxies, I think. And
What is
this was only through season 5 or 6. Okay, I'll pull a random card out of here. Pick from 1 to 5.
1 to 5?
Yeah.
4.
No reason to roll a die. I'll just let you throw a number out. What? Wow, this is very tiny.
What?
What? You do get multiple choice, and it is only 3 answers.
Okay.
What was the fate of Captain Rachel Garrett, that's pretty easy, of the Enterprise C after her ship arrived in the future? What episode are we talking about?
This is yesterday's
Yesterday's Enterprise. Very good. A, she died when a Klingon bird of prey attacked the ship. B, she led the ship back through the temporal rift to face the Romulans. Or C, she transferred to the Enterprise D.
Well, it's not C. It's A.
Yes.
Okay.
She's a person who died.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Oh, I didn't realize these cards had screenshots on the back. That's cool.
Ooh.
There's Berlinghoff Rasmussen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's matter of time.
My single favorite guest star in TNG, Matt Frewer.
Matt Frewer.
Yeah.
What else is he in?
Berlinghoff Rasmussen. Well, you saw him recently when we watched Watchmen. He was Moloch in Watchmen.
He was?
Yeah.
What?
You remember Moloch?
I do.
All right. So you got that right.
I did get that right. Yeah, because she died. I remember that now. She was all my friends. But she died.
I like Rachel Garrett a lot. That actress is really good. It's too bad she couldn't have come back somehow, but, you know, she was the person that died. Ask me a question. We're playing 1 to 10. I've gotten up to 3.
I'm going to seen it.
And we're already 25 minutes into this. Picking trivia questions from random games and books. Cody's anime fan. I thought Matt Frewer was the main character in the Generation X failed TV pilot. I didn't realize he was the bad guy in that. I knew he was in it, but I thought he was like a one of the main characters. Slipmaker, my first introduction to Matt Frewer was Eureka. Yes, he's great in that, where he is a recurring guest doing an Australian accent. Yeah, the weird thing with that is just watching him do an Australian accent, and he does a really good one, but I have to keep... He's doing a very Matt Frewer thing, but I have to kind of keep reminding myself that it is Matt Frewer in a way, too, because I'm not getting to... I don't know. He's not doing his, like, kind of iconic voice.
Yeah. Okay.
And, of course, he is... Sorry. And of course, he is Max Headroom. That's what he's mainly known for, which is a series that I really want to show you.
Okay.
I've only ever seen the pilot, but I thought it was fascinating, and I liked it quite a bit, and I have the box set for that, so we'll watch that at some point.
So I rolled a die, and it got me 2, so I'm going to ask a question from this first,
Okay, cool. Can I answer one more comment real quick?
Yeah.
Thomas Ledbetter says Matt Frewer is also in Orphan Black. I didn't know that. Which is my favorite sci-fi show of all time besides Trek. Well, now you got me wanting to watch that. I don't know anything about Orphan Black. So I'll finally take a look at that.
Okay, how does Cisco
Yeah.
return to Deep Space Nine in The Search Part 1?
Does it give me multiple choice?
No.
Oh.
He's seen it,
Oh.
so it doesn't give you multiple.
In The Search.
In The Search, how does
I don't right off even remember what that is.
Commander Cisco?
Okay. The Search, right, because that's going to be like season 2 or 3, I think. How does he come back to DS9? Yikes. Maybe he's in the wormhole and he gets beamed out of... Or he just gets into the ship from the wormhole? I don't know. I'm blanking on this. And like I said, something was going to embarrass me. This is it so far.
This is...
What is it? Because I'm not even picturing the episode right now.
The answer is on the USS Defiant.
Oh, she's on the Defiant?
Yeah, he just...
Okay. Can we all agree that was a stupid question?
Yes, I agree with you on that.
Slip maker as if I needed more reasons to watch Orphan Black. How recent is that show? Or like, is it still on, or did it end? Because I've heard mention of that show, but I don't actually know anything about it at all. So I don't know if that's like a thing that's been off the air for a few years, or if it's still on and has been on a long time, or...
All right.
I don't know. Let me know, folks.
You
Okay.
gotta ask me.
Good job. You stumped me with a freaking Seen It question.
Yeah, those are known to be easier.
All right, let's go for the definitive Star Trek trivia book.
Okay.
And I feel like there's a second volume of this, but I couldn't find it over there. I'm almost positive there was. This is a book that my buddy Derek and I, back in high school, used to play with all the time at lunch. He was a huge Star Trek fan, and I think I actually got this from him, maybe. I forget. Okay, Jayson, we have... And again, this also has a lot of different categories, not per page, but like it's got short chapters. This has about 200 pages.
Okay.
Can you tell me the page number?
Pick
Yes.
page 92.
92. Let's see, which 3 officers initiated the Enterprise E's auto-destruct sequence in First Contact? Did we just have a question about this the other day?
No. Wait.
I think we did, actually.
Yes.
Don't you remember, because you asked me a question about how many people you needed in order to do the self-destruct?
Yes. But that was in Star Trek 5?
Oh, was it? Okay. So, okay, yeah. So it wasn't about this.
No, it wasn't. Okay, I'm gonna say it was... So, which 3 officers?
Yes.
Needed to self-destruct. I'm gonna say... Riker, Worf, and Data.
Let me find it. Hold on. Just to make sure that I mean, I know what it is, but I just want to be kosher with this. Hang on, how is this laid out? I'm looking for the movies. Oh, the films. There we go. Picard, Crusher, and Worf. Crusher.
Oh, Crusher.
Yep.
And I said Riker, too. So.
I actually did not remember that right. I forgot Crusher was in there.
Crusher.
But it's all coming back to me now.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
okay. Of course it wasn't Data.
All right, go ahead, Jayson.
Why did I say that? Okay.
What time is it here? If we can't get all the way to 10, like, I think we should call it by an hour.
Okay.
But I don't know that we'll even be here that long. But
yeah.
we're already at 30 minutes, and the person with the highest score right now is only 3, right? So,
yeah.
Because I missed my last one. All right, ask me a question, sir.
All right,
How are you folks doing at home? If you've been watching this whole time, or if you've been watching for even a few minutes, have you gotten any of these? Go ahead.
Yeah, I've got Obsessed.
Obsessed, okay.
So
You grabbed the one with the Abrams questions in it.
yeah, pick a random number.
How many? You want me to pick a question number?
Yes.
I'll just pick a question number, because those are numbered chronologically all the way through, right?
Yeah. There aren't page numbers.
And it's like it's like 3,000 questions or something. Yeah. Okay, give me 875. Now, to be fair, if you could actually kind of strategize with this if you knew the book well enough, because you could have a sense of like what series you're in. Like 875, I'm gonna probably be into TNG, I think.
Okay.
Is it still TOS?
No.
Oh, okay.
What identity did Arn Darvin take on in the episode Trials and Tribulations?
Oh, okay. What's the category?
What's the category?
Yeah. Like what section are we in at this point? Yeah, I mean, like, is it a DS9 section already? Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is DS9.
Because then the categories start changing after the series, after Enterprise, I think, or maybe there's a movie section. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's not important.
Okay.
Ask the question one more time.
So what identity did Arn Darvin take on in the episode Trials and Tribulations? A. Serrano Jones.
No, it's not Cyrano Jones. Give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can pull it out of my head.
Okay.
I feel like I should know this, but it's just been a long time. I'm glad it's multiple choice. I'll get it from. Okay, go ahead. I'll get it from the multiple choice.
Serrano Jones.
Cyrano Jones.
Yeah. Kang. Barry Waddle.
That's it.
Or Worf Straker.
Yeah, it's Barry Waddle. It is. It's Barry Waddle.
It's Barry Waddle.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now that book is tricky because there are some questions here and there that it has labeled. The answers are labeled wrong.
Did they change that at all in the new edition?
I don't think they fixed it. I think it still has it. Because I have, or there's new errors, but I have found some errors. Yes, indeed. Hey, Jason, I'm going to take just a real quick break before we do more trivia. Do you need to take a break as well, or do you want to just hang out and talk to the viewers for a little bit?
I'll just hang out and talk to the viewers.
Okay, cool. You guys talk to Jason.
Talk to me.
And feel free to talk to folks about Trek or whatever else you want to.
Sure. Yep.
Or you can even, ask yourself some more questions if you want to.
Ask myself.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Whatever you want to do. We'll be right back.
Sure, yeah.
We have plenty of them.
Plenty of questions. Goodbye. Hello. How are you doing? So, the score is 3-3 right now. Who do you guys think is going to win? Because, I think Dad's gonna win myself because he knows more about Star Trek than me, but, I don't know. I could pull it out of the woodwork. Is that the right phrase? I don't know. Dad and I played the trivia board game. The Trivial Pursuit type game that isn't Trivial Pursuit. And I got all the way to the middle, and then I got kicked out, and then Dad ended up winning, and I got left behind. Jer Bear, Jason, are you collecting the new Pokemon sets? I am not. I never got into the TCG. I did a little bit when I was younger, but they do look really good, but I don't have any intentions right now to get those. Code Geass, I think Cap will win because Star Trek is, or at least used to be, his favorite franchise. Yeah, I think it's at least one of his favorite franchises still. But yeah, I think Cap will win. Here, I will ask myself a question. What should I got the old 1981 again. This one looks really cool because it's got it just looks very like it's from the 80s and stuff, yeah. Oh no, not your vengeance. Oh no. Okay, what am I going to ask myself. Okay, I'm going to pick question 262. So, 262, what is that? It is, let's see, 262, what is the drink Baylock offers Kirk, McCoy, and Bailey in the Cormanite maneuver? I just watched that this morning. I think it starts with a B. It's like, no. I cannot remember. I'm just gonna say it's, no, I can't remember. 259. No, it was 262. Okay. Dang it! I just watched that. I can't remember. No. Tranya. Dang it. Phoenix Sundance got it.
Have you looked at it yet?
Yeah, it was Tranya.
No. I thought you'd know that because we were just talking about that earlier.
Everyone likes me because the view count went up to 10 and then went back down to like 8 when you came in.
Oh. Man.
Oh, now it's back at 10.
Maybe I'll just leave. You can just ask yourself trivia questions. And you may ask yourself, where's my beautiful wife?
I can't believe I didn't know
that. Well, at least it wasn't for points.
Right.
Is it... Whose turn is it?
It is my turn.
It's your turn to ask me, or I need to...
It's my turn to ask you.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Are you sure? Are we positive? Are we tied right now? Is it 3-3?
Yeah.
Hi, DJ.
Hello.
DJ, I was not getting another tattoo upstairs.
Upstairs.
Yeah, we have a live-in tattoo artist.
Well, I mean, you do have to go upstairs to leave the house.
Yeah, but I don't mean like... Right, but I don't have a tattoo artist in the house.
You should do that. You should hire a tattoo artist to just be there.
It'd be crazy. You guys have somebody living in your house. What does he do? Well, he's a nanny, and he cleans my house, and he gives me tattoos. That's what he does. Hi, Donnie Pearson. He says, I love the Orville. It may not be renewed, but neither is it canceled. Come on, Disney, make it so. Renew the Orville. Yeah, I think we'll probably see a reunion at some point of that show, but it'll be 5 or 10 years. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And it may or may not be with MacFarlane. I could see Seth MacFarlane just bowing out and not coming back for it.
Yeah.
But some of the same writers probably will come back and spearhead it. Like Braga might showrun it or something.
Yeah.
Like I could see that.
Yeah.
And even if it never comes back... I think it got... You haven't seen it yet. Yeah. I think it got a really good last episode. There's plenty more you could do with it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And if they did a reunion thing, I could see another short season or even a movie. Not for theatrical release, of course. But I'd be fine with that, too. And it'd be fun if they did that to do, like, a little bit of movie parody. Like, what is the... Because... A lot of Orville episodes are here's like a hodgepodge of ideas and story points and stuff from other episodes, and some parody material, less and less as it goes along. From different things. And there are certain things they do in, especially the first couple seasons, that feel like season 1, season 2 TNG things.
Yeah.
So what would the Orville movie be?
Right.
In kind of parroting and paralleling a TNG movie.
Yeah.
So... I hadn't had that thought until just now. Sorry, we'll get back to trivia. I hadn't had this thought until just now. I think actually what I want to see them do is come back and do a movie.
Yeah.
Because I think they have a great last episode, and I don't think they need another season.
Yeah.
But I also wouldn't say no to that, of course. Yeah, I would watch it. Go ahead.
You
ask me something from the definitive trivia book?
124.
It's so definitive. How about...
pages.
70. Well, I've been doing a lot of 75. Let's do 105. 105.
105. 105. Cool. 105.
EAE. Bro, I hate kids, but your son is adorable. He's more of a little human as opposed to just a regular bratty kid. Is it the nicest thing anybody's ever said about you?
Thanks.
Okay, go ahead. Ask me a question.
Okay.
Thanks for watching, EAE.
We just watched this, and you don't like this. But we just watched this.
It's like that comment we just got. I don't know if I should celebrate or be sad. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to respond. Okay, good.
Okay, in Generations.
Yes.
Well,
Which is about the stupid Nexus.
there's a lot of. Okay, wait.
You gonna ask me a Generations question here? Oh, he's trying to find one that I won't know right away. Good luck, man.
Dang it. You'll know that.
Viridian 3,
But it's funny.
Amargosa Observatory.
Alright, what made Data cry at the conclusion of Generations?
Finding Spot.
Yes.
Hmm.
I didn't even need to look that up.
Finding Spot.
The other thing
I
was
get a point.
the other question was that I was going to ask you, but I knew you definitely knew, was what were they looking for at the crash of the ship? It was Picard's stupid photo album.
His stupid photo album. Okay, I gotta find a question for Jayson.
Oh dang, I was out of frame. I just left.
Let's go back here. See, I don't want to let you pick your series. Okay, DS9.
No, I want to pick my series. Can I pick my series?
Okay, you can pick your series. What series do you want?
Okay, I want TNG.
Okay.
There you go.
TNG. Who's that?
That's Q. I mean, that's Hugh.
That's Hugh.
Q.
Who dressed down Picard for not infecting Hugh with a computer virus? Can you do that without multiple choice? Do you know that?
I'm sure
Iborg?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's one of my favorite episodes.
Because you'll know
Talk
what...
down Picard
Yes.
for not
Who dressed down Picard for not infecting Hugh with a computer virus? Who gave him an angry speech?
Oh, it was okay, give me the multiple choice.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was Griner?
No. Holt, Nakamura, or Nechayev?
Oh, it was one of the admirals. It was Nechayev.
Nechayev, yeah. See, I knew as soon as I gave you the multiple choice, you'd know it.
Yeah.
Give yourself a point there, sir.
Oh, I forgot it. I thought it was one of the crew and not just some random admiral.
You're not gonna believe who is pictured on the very next card.
What?
Berlinghoff, right? It is just, it's Berlinghoff Rasmussen Day. It's just whited out. You guys can't even see it. It looks like a amorphous blob. You don't have to take my word for it. It's Berlinghoff Rasmussen.
That is Berlinghoff Rasmussen.
It is. Okay. Ask me a question, sir.
I will ask you a question. Which one should I go from?
Slipmaker, who suddenly had a purple space bazooka? That's Worf in Insurrection. And then
Wait,
Worf has a
what?
purple space bazooka. Yeah, that's another Plinkett thing.
From the British. I'm gonna go with the old edition now.
Oh no! I got lucky with one of those. Oh! I thought you meant you were going back to one of those TOS.
Oh, I will next time.
Yellow paged 80s
Oh,
books.
I will next time.
Those
Because you said that.
40-year-old paperbacks.
All right.
Give me question number 2000.
2000.
Yeah.
2000.
So you kind of questioned this idea in the first place that we would pull out all this trivia.
Yeah.
This is fun, right?
It's actually fun, yeah.
I told you. He was like, we don't need all this. I was like, no, we don't. But sometimes excess makes for
What?
incredible enjoyment. Go ahead.
What?
What?
is unusual about Remus?
Not unusual. The fact that it was retroactively added all the way in 2002 in Nemesis. No, well, I mean, the planet was there, but we didn't know anything about it. One half of the planet is always facing away from the sun. I'm going to assume that's what they want.
So, wait.
What are the answers they want?
So the answers, the multiple choice is A, low gravity, B, totally underwater, C, tidally locked, or D, dimensionally unstable, which probably what they want.
No, it's not dimensionally unstable. No, certainly not. Is it the gravity thing? Okay, read that again.
I have no idea how to find the questions in this older version.
Oh, well, you have to use the module.
Choose the answer.
Yeah, you can put the question in manually, the number. Did you find it?
Nope.
Okay.
I could just go to the other one, but I don't know.
Yeah, you may want to do that. I haven't done this in a while. Let's see if I can remember how to reset this. Yeah, just go to the other one.
Okay.
Because I haven't messed with the module thing in a while.
Alright.
Hello, Mario U Comics and Cartoons. He says, "Oh wow, I haven't been on the channel for a while. Your kid got so big." We had a lot of that Monday when we did.
Yeah, and I did this.
A Star Trek stream.
And
now he's as tall as Worf.
Oh wow. Alright, 2000.
Jayson, just people coming out of the woodwork right now. Deacon Tuttle, longtime viewer of the channel here. Most of my Star Trek knowledge comes from you all. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. A handful of episodes of TNG and the Abrams films. Where do you recommend I start? Oh, okay. So I get this question all the time, and I'm thinking about just doing another video specifically about this.
Yeah.
I may do a stream about that and like write down a bunch of options for people with different sensibilities. You said a handful of TNG episodes and the Abrams films. Okay, well, I mean, if you've already started with some random TNG, like that's what I would have told you to do. But if you want to start anywhere and actually start watching something in order, especially if you already have a good sense of the universe, I would actually go to beginning of season 2 DS9, because that is, if you like serialized stuff and you're cool with somewhat darker Star Trek that's not about like being on a spaceship and moving, but like, again, it really depends on your sensibilities. Just the look on your face was really funny, Jayson. But I find that a lot of people, especially that are used to modern television, can really get into the world of Star Trek through DS9 because of the lore and the more complex characters.
Yeah.
Where you can like really sink your teeth into it. The problem can sometimes be, though, that you'll get real into that show and then not like that the rest of it's not like that.
Yeah.
That can be what's problematic about starting with DS9.
At least DS9 has 7 seasons.
Yeah.
And then after that go to season 3 TNG.
Yeah, but if you're already liking TNG, just start at beginning of 3 and move forward, and then eventually go back and look at 1 and 2 if you want to be a completionist. And there are some good episodes, especially in 2, but it's hard to get hooked on Star Trek just with 2 or just with 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Because it's more not good episodes than good episodes, and it takes a long time to find its footing. It doesn't know what it is yet.
Yeah. So, with that question, it says the answer is tidally locked. That's what's the unusual about it. Is that it's tidally
Animation
locked.
Fanatic says, I would have said end of season 2 DS9, but then I remember the Dominion gets mentioned earlier in the season. Still feel that Jim Hadara is where it really gets going. Yeah, no, that's a good call. And so, yeah, you might want to start a little bit later. Or are you suggesting you still have to? Yeah, maybe he's suggesting that there's a little bit of season 1 you still kind of need. But again, it's that early TNG problem of you're not going to get hooked because it's a lot of kind of throwaway episodes where the show has not found its footing yet, and it's kind of TNG just locked in a space station. Animation fanatic, of course, you could just jump into season 4 of Voyager like an absolute maniac. I actually almost suggested that too. Again, it kind of depends on sensibilities. So yeah, I need to sit down and come up with a roadmap for different people based on what kind of television they like, and what their interests are. And so I want to do that because I'd say, yeah, start with Scorpion with Voyager and then go back later. Although there is some great season 3, but it's super hit and miss. I'm sorry, Jason. We'll get back to trivia now.
Okay. It's your turn.
Is it my turn to ask you a question? Okay.
Yeah, so you didn't get that right. It was tidally locked.
Apologies, folks. Tidally locked?
Yeah.
Okay, weird. No, I'm sorry. I got stuck up on the comments there.
Die.
Here, I'm gonna go to this one. Okay. I'm gonna do this now.
The title of the video is not called "Look at Comments."
I know, but people are popping in that never comment.
Yeah.
And I wanted to engage with them. Hayden Spring, my brain hates not starting at season 1 of things. Yeah, I get that, but you just have to... Sorry, I'll ask you a question. I think it's important to try to resist that when it comes to Star Trek.
Every season 1, except for TOS and Enterprise, is not good.
Unless you just want to force it down like medicine.
Yeah.
And then just take my word for it that eventually you will care. But every Star Trek show has this problem.
Yeah, it gets better at basically like season 3 of... Like, DS9 is good at season 2. Voyager is good at like season 3, season 4. And then
Enterprise isn't good till 3, and that's if you ever think it gets good. And some people really hate 3. Some people think it's only good at 4. The Enterprise is a weird outlier.
Enterprise, I like all of Enterprise except for the bad episodes. So.
The only Star Trek show that starts good is TOS.
Yeah. I do agree with that, yeah. Because Enterprise is not the best at season 1.
All right. Jerbear says he thinks I got it right. I think I got that right too. Because remember, that book has mistakes in it. And I don't think there's anything about title lock. Yeah. I think there was a mention of gravity thing in Nemesis.
Yeah.
I can look it up if you want me to. Or do you want to just assume that I got that right?
Let's just assume that you got it right.
Okay, up to you. What number do you want in here?
In here? I want, Sorry,
we'll get back to our game.
I don't know.
I was gonna quit at an hour, but I didn't expect viewers and interaction. I really didn't think anybody was gonna pop in and care about this. So
1,999 is 1,998. Because
okay.
99 is a terrible question because it's about Q's IQ.
Why do you know about that? Because you were just looking at it?
Yeah, I was looking at it.
Well, that's not fair. Now you can stack the deck.
Well, I don't know the answer to 1998.
What color is a Romulan heart? Gray, red, green, or brown?
It is... name them again?
Gray, red, green, or brown? Yes, which I didn't know, but that's thematically very important or very appropriate if it's true.
Yes.
You know, because Romulans, they're all shady and...
Yeah.
All right.
My turn.
Are we tied again? Is it 4-4?
Yep.
Okay, let's just go to 5 then.
You're at 5.
Oh, I'm at 5?
Yeah, you're at 5.
Okay, we'll keep going then.
Yay.
I thought you said we were tied.
I thought we were tied,
and
then I forgot that you actually got that question that was wrong, so yeah.
Go to 6 or 7? I don't know that we're going to have time to go all the way to 10 now.
Yeah, let's go to 7.
7? Okay, we'll go to 7.
7. That's a weird. All right.
Noel Anderson, which Starfleet uniform do you prefer? Let's answer that real quick. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting, like, folks hanging out with us, Jason.
Yes.
Now I'm really glad we're talking about bringing Star Trek content back to the channel.
Yeah.
Because, look, there's interest. Isn't that exciting? It's really exciting.
Yes.
What is your favorite Star Trek uniform?
Uniform?
Yeah.
So, I don't agree with the people who like the TOS movies uniform.
Oh. That's one of my favorites.
I like the badgy thingy, but I don't like the uniforms with the flaps, and they look dumb with the flaps out, and it's just like flapping around when you're walking, like why? And then yeah, so not those. I like the First Contact.
I was gonna say that's probably still my favorite.
Or Voyager. One of those.
Okay, ask me a question.
Okay.
Oh no, we're back to 1980.
Yeah. What do you want?
What do you want? How about 45?
45.
Brown some beige.
Alright, this is in chapter 3, which is Spockology.
Ooh. He's gonna cream me here, I bet.
Alright, pick a number from 1 to 10.
2.
Alright, where is Spock's heart?
Gray. Oh. How did that happen right in a row? Right in a row! I'm like, right, color Romulan heart. The Vulcan heart is... Boy, that's another thing I definitely once knew. I can't remember if it just, like, sits, like, higher in the chest or on the other side. Maybe it's on the other side?
I'm trying to find the answer.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's on the opposite side of the chest from the human heart. But I don't know if I'm right about that. I'm probably not.
Wait, what?
What's taking you so long to find this?
Oh, where his liver should be, according to McCoy, in a private little ward.
Yeah, and now I'm recalling that line now that you say it.
Yes.
Yep. All right. That was a good strategy on your part to go back to that book.
It is, yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the shuttlecraft here.
Oh no! Those are hard!
And you've got a spaceship.
Spaceship. Alright.
Jayson, which runabout was shrunk to a size of 6.5 centimeters by a subspace compression anomaly.
In what? What are we talking about?
Do you know the episode?
Can you say that again?
Which runabout,
Runabout.
you know what a runabout is?
Yes.
Was shrunk to a size of 6.5 centimeters by a subspace compression anomaly.
Oh. This is,
Do you know the episode?
No. What's this episode?
Okay, I will give you that clue.
Yeah.
It's not on the card, but I know it.
Yeah.
It's a DS9 episode
Uh-huh.
in, I want to say 7, but maybe it's 6.
Okay.
No, it's not 7, because I think it's... I'm not even sure if I'm right about that, but I don't think it's Esri Dax. I think it's Jadzia Dax. Anyway, it's called One Little Ship.
One little ship goes around. Let's go with the... I never saw that episode.
You've never seen One Little Ship?
I have not.
They all get tiny.
It's the Galvan.
It's the Rubicon.
The Rubicon.
Mm-hmm.
I got that.
Jayson is very spotty with DS9 because he hasn't seen enough.
I haven't seen barely any.
All right, we are at quite a stalemate here. Well, I say stalemate. I mean, I'm still ahead by 1.
Yes.
But neither one of us has gotten anything right in a little while. But now you got to ask me a question.
Okay.
We're going to try to play to 7, or at the point where one of my kids needs me and I have to quit the stream. love fun little haphazard streams like this,
Name
Jayson.
a number between 1 and 5.
Oh, 5.
Okay.
What did you pull it from?
The
game of the Galaxies
game?
thing?
Yeah.
Again, that game is weird because they put it out in 93, which means they put it out during 6, so it's probably only seasons 1 through 5?
Yeah. How many Yulians were in the delegation the USS Enterprise trademark was conveyed to Caldra 4?
Is there an episode title listed?
No.
Because that rings a bell.
Do you want the multiple choice?
I'm trying to remember if the Yulians are they violations? I think it's that species with like the outfits that look like paper snowflakes. But I don't know if I'm right. Is it?
Do you want
or does that species start with a V? I'm between a couple right now. Yeah, give me the multiple choice.
3, 5, or 6?
3?
Yes.
Yes! That was a complete yes. Nobody get too impressed with that. That was slop and pool, folks.
Alright.
Donnie Pearson agrees with me on something. But I'm not
too.
actually sure what I said that he agrees with.
Me too.
Okay. Was it that he likes these haphazard streams? Is that what he was responding to? I hope so. I want to do more crazy random crap like this.
Yeah.
And you know, it's funny because I posted on the community tab like 45 minutes before we streamed and said, I'm going to maybe stream late tonight. I don't know what about yet, but I have crazy ideas. And then Jayson and I were wanting to do more Star Trek stuff this afternoon. And again, we came up with this idea, and I was like, why don't we stream it?
Yeah.
Why don't you broadcast it? Okay, I got to ask you something now, right?
Yes.
6 to 5?
6 to 4.
Okay, I only need one more, and he's got to come up with 3.
Yeah.
Good
I
luck.
can do that. I can do that.
So I'm going to be nice to you and go back to this.
Oh.
Pick your series.
I don't know if that's nice. Okay.
Well, it is. You get
I want
multiple choice,
TOS.
and you can pick your series.
I want TOS.
You want TOS?
I want TOS.
I'm actually surprised that he said that.
TOS is the one that I know the best. So
I don't know if that's actually true.
it might. I don't.
Maybe the problem
It has
with,
the least seasons.
I was going to
as
say, maybe the
well.
problem with TNG is just that there are still enough episodes you've not seen.
Yeah.
But if you go to basic, more broad sort of questions,
Right.
you're going to know more.
I'm gonna know more.
But if you happen to get an episode you know with TOS, you're probably
TOS
in
is the
good
only
shape.
one where I've seen every episode. That doesn't mean I remember every episode.
What science vessel brought Charlie Evans to the Starship Enterprise?
All right, give me the multiple choice.
The Antares, the Grissom, or the Beagle?
Oh, I'm between A and B. I think it's B.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, no, because that's TNG, isn't it? The
What?
Grissom.
The Grissom?
Is a ship in TNG. It's the A.
I'm not going to tell you.
It's A.
It is. It's
Yes!
the Antares. Good job,
Because
man.
Grissom is a ship in a TNG episode, isn't it?
Yes.
Or
Or
a
is it-
Voyager episode. Or
No,
is
I
it
think that's a... I was going to say I think it's a DS9 episode, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd have to look it up. I forget what
I
that
know
is.
it's somewhere in 24th century. I know it's
But
not
it's
a
not a
TOS
TOS ship. Yeah, we can agree on that.
Yes. Okay.
All right, buddy.
Cool.
You are just one behind me now.
Yes.
It is 6 to 5. Right?
Yes.
And you got to ask me something. And this is for the win. So he's going to rough me up here with probably a old yellow crusty, yeah, that's what I thought, TOS book.
All right.
And you know, all I had to do was not tell him I had those. And I wouldn't be having to deal with these questions.
Yeah.
He would have never known.
Okay, pick a number from 1 to 100.
1 to 100.
Yes.
5.
Okay.
Ooh, that might have been a mistake.
All right. Number 5.
Yeah.
The Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I don't know if that's a good O or a bad O for me.
Can you pick a different number? Because this is matching people.
Oh, okay, sure. I don't know, 47.
7. Alright.
I didn't know there was a matching quiz in there.
Yeah, there is. Okay, this...
Oh, because that's just a quiz book, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Alright, 47, the category is Errand of Mercy.
Yeah.
Pick a number from 1 to 10.
Do you know about Errand of Mercy?
Yeah, I've heard the
It's
title.
it's the first Klingon episode. It's the
the
Organians.
Yes.
Number 10.
According to the Organians, what unbelievable quality will the Klingons acquire in the future?
Unbelievable quality?
Yes.
Wow, I'm rusty on that episode.
This is for 7.
They'll also turn into big, like, blobs of light that float around. No, I'm actually not sure. I don't know that.
I love the Organians so much.
I don't know that.
Especially in Enterprise.
I was going to say, have you seen that?
Yeah. Well, that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite Enterprise episodes.
You know what? Now that I say that, you did put that on your list, didn't you? Observer effect.
Yes.
Right?
I love Observer effect.
I don't know the answer to this.
The answer is friendliness.
Oh, okay. I was thrown off by unbelievable.
Well, I mean, it is unbelievable.
Sure.
All right, give me something. Give me something. I
don't
need
like
to
trivia
at
questions
least
like that.
tie you. At
Okay.
least tie you.
Okay, I'm gonna go to. Where is it? Where's the definitive book?
It's under the Obsessed.
Oh, I see it.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da.
Thanks. Pick a page between 1 and 200.
Okay, 47.
We love that number today. Okay, 47. Oh, I know why you're doing that.
Why?
Because of the 47s, right? No, 37.
No, that's
the
37.
37s. Yeah.
Yeah.
That book of lists I have is really cool.
Yeah.
That your mom gave me for my birthday last year. We found a list in it yesterday that was just appearances of the number 37 in Star Trek, of which there's a shocking number.
Yeah.
And you have the episode The 37s, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. And then there were like 15 or 20 instances of the number 37, and I was like, I didn't know this was like a number in Star Trek, but it is. The category is Odo.
Okay. Oh no.
Give me a number between 25 and 36.
Okay,
So that I'm not picking one of these.
29.
29. Although Odo's job was chief of security, by what unofficial title was he affectionately known? This I don't have to look up.
I think I do know this because I think someone.
This for DS9 is a softball question.
Yeah, for DS9.
Mm-hmm.
Odo the Hunter. Odo the Transceiver.
The transceiver? Do you have a... Okay, so you don't know.
No.
Constable.
Oh, no!
It sounds like a position, but it was... He was almost more like a term of endearment or something. Yeah.
No!
That's what he was kind of referring... Yeah. Alright, this is still for the win for me. But you've only got to get 1 to catch up and 2 to win.
What do I do?
And you can't go back to that TOS book, but there are 2 of those.
There are 2 of those. I don't...
Let's see what he does.
Do I... I don't want to go to the TNG game. I don't. Definitely not seen it. I haven't done anything with Galileo.
Yeah, and those aren't multiple choice, so that may not be a bad idea. But just remember, when you roll that die, you could end up throwing me something really easy.
Right. I don't think I want to do that. I'm gonna... I think I'm also gonna get the definitive book.
I'm gonna win on something like, who had a pet Sailot?
Right.
Ooh, definitive Star Trek book. Give me page 90. And just be careful with that one, because there's some pages in the middle that are falling out.
Yep.
Guys, this is for the win. The game should be over pretty soon here. And then do I need to pick a number on the page? Because that's how I did it with you.
Yes.
Okay. What are the number? What's the range?
13 to 25.
Okay. How about 17?
Pick another number.
Oh, is it too easy?
It's too easy.
Okay, I tell you what. I'll let you pick the question on the page.
Okay.
You can pick the question on the page. Tom, what trek did you not miss? He put in a super chat and says, what trek did I miss? I just got off work. You missed all the trek.
All of it.
All of it. We've jumped all over the place. In fact, I think the only thing we really haven't referenced at all is Enterprise. But the only way we would have gotten an Enterprise question is if it came up. We've got two things that it could have come up in. Either the Trivial Pursuit or the CNET.
Okay, these are... Most of these are very easy. All of these are very easy. I'm just gonna say...
Okay. Do you want to pick a different page then? Here, you know what? I'll let you pick the question out of the book. Let's do that. For the win, so that it's fair. I'll let you pick a thing you think I might not know. Because I think you picked a multiple choice book.
Yes.
Which may not have been smart.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want the shuttlecraft? And then you can pick the question?
No, I don't.
Because you don't have to roll the die. We're making this up as we go along. You can just pick the question out of the shuttlecraft. Okay. Well,
I'm fine.
We'll just let him do what he wants to do here.
Okay.
Here he comes.
What? Okay, this might be easy. This might be softball, but this might not be. What news does Tuvok receive in a letter from home in Hunters?
And I don't get multiple choice?
No.
I thought that was a multiple choice book. Or you're just not going to give me the multiple choice?
No, some of them are.
Oh, some of them aren't. Okay.
This one is not.
I feel like it has something to do with his wife or his kids. Yeah, I know that scene, but it's just not immediately coming to me. You might stump me with this. Just here in the moment. Because it wasn't anything earth-shattering. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Did you find it?
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
The news is that he is a grandfather.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Dang it. I knew that. Because Neelix is obnoxious about it.
Yeah, he is.
I remember that. EAE, this stream is entirely conflicting for those of us who have toxic relationships with our parents. I don't know if I should be happy or jealous. Oh, I'm sorry, man. But I do feel very, very fortunate to have the kind of relationship that I do with my kids.
Yes.
And I have really cool kids.
Yes.
And we have a good time together.
Yeah.
And we don't mean to be obnoxious and, flaunt positivity or whatever, but
yeah,
we also try to have a good time.
I don't like you, Dad.
I don't like you either. You make me miserable. Let's do Star Trek trivia. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yes, now? I'm so glad you forgot that he was a grandfather.
I did forget that. Dang it.
Yeah, because Netflix is super...
Netflix? Neelix?
Yes, Netflix.
He likes to call Neelix Netflix.
My favorite character on Voyager is Hulu.
Jayson? No, he's in TOS. Jayson, what kept the matter and antimatter in the ship's warp core from touching?
This is what series?
TNG.
TNG.
Yes.
What was the question?
What keeps the matter and antimatter in the ship's warp core from touching?
Oh.
I'm going to put it in present tense so you won't think it's about a specific episode. It's really just the way the technology works in the 24th century.
And this is mentioned in Deja Q.
Is it? Maybe it is.
Yes.
It's mentioned in a lot of places, certainly, but...
I think it's also mentioned in the Traveler episode.
Code Anime Fan, I have 5 kids. It is hard to keep track. It's true.
I'm number 1.
You're the first. Yeah, 1 of 5.
1 of 5.
Yeah. Okay, do you know what keeps matter and... You know why matter and antimatter can't touch, right?
Right, because it'll blow up the ship.
Right, yeah, exactly.
And, like, everything around it. I don't know glue.
Yeah, it's space glue. No, and you're gonna probably, like, smack yourself in the head when I say this, because this will be one of those things that you'll have heard, but you wouldn't just come up with.
Right.
Magnetic containment field.
The containment field. I didn't realize that's what was keeping them.
I honestly don't know if I could have pulled that out.
Okay.
For the win! Again. Your instincts were right about what to ask, though.
I'm taking this out again.
So I know I always say, hey, we're not going to go past a certain amount of time, and then we end up going a lot longer.
Yeah.
But in my defense, I kept stopping the trivia.
Yes.
Because we were interacting with folks.
Yeah. But that's fine. Okay. 1 to 100.
Oh, right. No, you do it, because this is for the win. I mean, I realize that's a harder book, but I have gotten something right out of that already, so. But I'm pretty sure that book goes to some obscure, stupid stuff that is not reasonable to expect anyone but the most out of touch with reality Star Trek fan.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm not even gonna... Okay.
He's gonna ask about the number on Spock's door. Watch this. Go ahead.
Ooh. Okay.
The suspense.
What?
Yeah.
3 crew members of the Enterprise are snatched to Triskelion.
To Triskelion?
Yes.
What, 3?
3.
Well... Uhura is one of them. Right?
Yes.
It's Kirk, Uhura, and Spock?
No.
No!
Kirk, Uhura, and Chekhov.
Dang it! I didn't remember Chekhov, man!
Yeah,
no!
Because he goes crazy!
The only thing worse than getting an impossible question at the win is one you ought to have known that you got wrong. That's... Oh. Okay. We're still here, folks.
Well, yeah, like, forgetting that Tuvok's a grandfather.
We are still doing this.
We're still doing it. I am trying to pick, like, the okay.
Give me a number. You still gotta get 2, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're at an impact. We've been stumping each other.
I don't want DS9. So I'm gonna take 361.
And then I'm like, in Deep Space Nine, 361, what was Laxana Troy's nickname for Worf? I feel like you should know this without... I'll give you the options.
Okay, give me the options.
Okay, Lieutenant Unibrow, Mr. Woof, Batleth Breath, or Lieutenant Targ.
It was Mr. Woof.
Mr. Woof,
Mr. Woof, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, man, okay.
And he says, it is Worf, madam, not a wolf. Not a woof. I don't know why.
Not a woof.
I don't know why Dorn delivered it like that.
Not a woof.
I've always liked that line reading. Okay, we're tied.
Yep, we are.
You now have a chance at the win. But you got to go through me first. So, here he goes. Let's see what he pulls. Let's see what resource he pulls from. Do you remember that stream we did where we did Star Trek trivia and Power Rangers trivia?
Yes. This book contains everything you always knew about Star Trek, but we're afraid nobody would ask.
That's right, animation fanatic. Worf is not a merry man. That's code for we pulled the most obscure random crap that nobody should know and we put it in a book. And now Jason's gonna ask some of it.
Ooh. Okay.
you guys know you were going to come into a YouTube video this afternoon and have your time wasted with book flipping? Waste your time, Volution. Jason, what is today? Wednesday?
It is Wednesday.
Do I have to take anybody today? Oh, no. Okay, good. Now, my mom's going to be here at 5:30 because we're going to a concert tonight.
Yeah.
So, obviously we'll be done before that. But.
Yeah. Wait.
Code Geass anime fan, I heard that Worf has been in more episodes than any other Star Trek character. That's pretty clear by default, right? I mean, every episode of TNG, that's 7 seasons, that's 100 and... what is it? I used to know the exact count. I think it's 178 episodes? Is it that many?
I don't remember.
It's somewhere in there. Anyway,
okay,
and then
okay.
he's in DS9 from 4 to 7. So that means that he's in 11 full 26 episodes of television.
Who?
Worf.
Worf?
So there's not another character that could possibly get close to that.
Yeah.
He was just saying that he heard that, and I was just saying, like, if you had seen enough Trek, you just know that kind of by default, because there's nobody else. Like, O'Brien is in TNG first, and he's in every episode of DS9, but he's only recurring in TNG.
Yeah.
So, like, there's not another character that could possibly get close to that.
Okay.
He says, actually, Picard and Riker are the only TNG episodes that were in every episode. I didn't think that there was an episode where anybody was straight up not there. I thought everybody had at least, like, a little scene in episodes that they weren't really featured in. That might not be true, but even if not, I mean, we're talking about maybe 4 or 5 episodes total that a character wouldn't be in, if that, right? So, like, my point still kind of stands.
Which?
You see what I'm saying, though? You see my point?
Which song?
Well, yeah, but I don't... But so Cody is an anime fan. We're typically, when we're doing Star Trek stuff, we're not talking about new Trek.
Right.
It makes things a lot easier for the sake of trivia and stuff, and and I think it's mostly terrible, and I have a very difficult time counting any of it as canonical. So anyway, yeah.
Which song
does
Uhura sing to Riley in The Conscience of the King?
I'm just gonna let you get there.
Do you know it?
I think I do.
Okay.
I'm afraid I'm gonna mess up a word.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Here's my guess.
Okay.
Sorry, Code Anime fan, I'm not with you. Picard's maybe the worst show I've ever seen of anything. And I know you love season 3, and I watched the first episode of that, and it was more of the same, and I've not bothered with any other. I will watch it eventually, but I'll be very shocked if I even get remotely close to there. Anyway, but I don't want to argue with you. Stars of Antares?
No.
What is it?
Beyond Antares.
Damn it. See, I knew I was going to get a word wrong.
Yes!
I knew Antares was in there.
Yes! Yes! Okay, give me something. Give me something. To sing about.
He's got a good shot at winning this now.
Give me something from Seen It.
No. Well, turnabout's fair play. Let's do one of these here.
Okay. I'm fine with that, actually. Are you gonna
Somebody
pick something?
circled these in pencil.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was having you do with me.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to do that, or
sure.
should I let you? You know what?
Because I want something from Eat, Drink, and Be Merry. Actually, no, I don't want that.
I don't
Maybe
want
something
this
from
to.
Sparkology?
I don't want this to take too long, so I'm gonna let you. He might have me here. Let's let Jason pick a page. Pick a page.
Okay. I don't know what the. Dang it.
It's 146.
Because I want something from Sparkology, so I'm gonna go with 62.
You don't know if you can get in there.
I don't know if I can get in there.
62. What planet is Gary 7 from? In assignment Earth.
Tolus 4. I don't know. Who is that?
Oh, you
What
don't.
is that episode?
You don't know Gary 7?
No.
He's like a spy who has a cat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a guess now?
No.
Yeah, I didn't remember this either. Planet XO3.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Apparently.
That's the one where like they're trying, like he's like sneaking around and stuff, right?
Yep. Okay.
And they gotta like.
We're
yeah.
really stuck here.
I don't want to just keep doing the same 2 books. But at the same
If we
time,
keep stumping each other, let's go one more round. If we keep stumping each other, we'll go to like really easy cards.
All right.
We got to get this done here.
All right. This question is, who is this guy?
Oh, I know who that is. He's back there. Yeah, and the whole way dragging him over here, I was like, who's this guy I'm carrying?
Ooh. I'm not. Okay. So.
You're not okay?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Is it okay if I don't give you the multiple choice?
Yeah, that's fine.
You will probably get this, by the way.
Okay.
Who married Keiko and Miles O'Brien?
That's Keiko.
Same thing.
Did you just say Keiko O'Brien?
No, I said Keiko.
No, you said Keiko.
Yeah, I said Keiko. But they're the same pronunciation. So.
That sounds like a company that makes radio-controlled cars.
Keiko.
Who married them?
Who married
Well,
them?
Picard.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You gave me a really easy question. Why did you do that?
Because it was fun.
Why did you ask the easiest question? Do you know the episode? I actually just watched that with Freddie 2 days ago.
No. Oh, Data's Day.
Data's Day. Yeah. Yep.
Hey,
I got you. But it's kind of your fault.
No, it wasn't. Well, yeah, but also I just wanted to.
Did you just think
get
that
it
was
over.
harder than it was?
No.
He's like, no, I just wanted to end the freaking
I
stream.
just
He was like, I was done with this, okay?
I didn't.
Hey, I want to say thanks for all the interaction in the comments today. I was not expecting anybody to come in for this.
Yeah.
And we had, at least for this, a pretty decent crowd.
Yeah.
So, yeah, more Star Trek stuff on the channel.
Yes.
We're definitely going to do some more Trek stuff.
Yes.
I promise folks that don't care about Trek will continue doing superhero and other stuff. But I just haven't been in the Trek mode for a really long time, and I'm getting it back. So
I promise you, every Star Trek stream from now on.
Oh, don't make promises.
Is going to have Worf in the background.
No, it's not. Don't say that. Don't say that. Because I'm not gonna always remember to bring whoever that guy is. I forget across the room. Folks, thanks a lot for being here. I was Captain Logan. This was Jayson.
This was me.
Did you have a good time?
I did.
You got close, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
you made it real respectable.
I have a headache now, and I didn't think I could answer any more questions.
Oh, I'm
so
sorry,
just gave
man.
you a really easy one.
Okay. Well, he's gonna go lay down, and we're gonna get going. We'll see you later, folks. Bye, everybody. That's very squeaky.